Hey everyone, this is Aaron or ajmarkle here, and this is the first episode of my commentary series, the Downside series, a social commentary series that deals with the downsides of certain topics. But I'm not going to be all gloom and doom, I do research. But before I continue, please don't hesitate to give it a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and even share this video with your friends. And also check out my membership so you get to see some things that you don't see publicly or by anyone else. Anyway, enough chit-chat, let's get to the main event. Today's topic we're going to be discussing is social media. We all know about social media, right? Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, even YouTube is considered a social media app, and even other social media apps like Snapchat and even Tumblr. I'm sure you guys know more. Comment down below if you guys can label them all. But the big downside of social media sometimes, it is time consuming. According to a website called Statista, I will post a link to that down below, the daily time spent on social network by internet users from 2012 to 2020 is relatively going high. In minutes, the daily time is about 90 minutes in 2012, 95 in 2013, 2014 you had 104, 111 in 2015, and then it shot up to 128 in 2016, 2017 got 134, 2018 142, and 2019 and 2020 was 145. So a lot of people spend a lot of time on social networking. According to an article published by ajmarkle, as of 2019-2020, the average daily social media internet users by amount to 145 minutes per day, by the way. These are all per day. And the country with the most time spent on social media per day is the Philippines, with online users spending an average of 3 hours and 53 minutes on social media each day. This is all on the actual website, so I'm not taking credit for it. And he also explains the global networking penetration rate is near 54%. Western Europe had a 79% social media penetration rate, topping the ranking of global social media usage by region. So basically, a lot of countries use social media. Now, while it is okay to use social media to be able to reach out to your fans or reach out to businesses and all that, the major downside is that it is very time consuming. You could miss opportunities in the real world, not just online, but in real life. And chances are, the people online are way more fake than they are in real life. Personal experience, by the way, and so it can be very hard. Number 2, bad influencers. Now, I think it's kind of obvious that online, whether you are a social media influencer like me, who just passed 1,000 followers on TikTok, follow me if you guys want to, I'm not going to force you, and even over 8,000 here on YouTube. But while that is good and everything, the bad influencers make it very, very hard for me as an influencer to gain traction, because they know what to say, or they can make up something and get attention. Now, any drama situation they could use, like blacking out their profile pic on purpose to get attention, suddenly going silent on social media without explanation, leading to a lot of theories and drama by their own fan base, and even cause drama by attacking other creators on the platforms they're on. Now, I do not like that because it makes me, as an influencer, feel like I'm not doing enough, even though I'm trying to work hard, and others feel the same way. I'll get to another influencer later on in the video that's struggling with the algorithm, but let's continue on. If there are bad influencers on the platform, they shouldn't be on the platform. They should be removed off the platform. A slap on the wrist isn't going to work 100% of the time. Instead, what's going to eventually happen is that if people get away with more and more things, then it's like, hey, it's okay, I got away with it. Who's going to stop me? Really bad influences and really bad behavior to show to a young audience. So, if you know a bad influencer, here's my suggestion. Don't give them any attention, walk away, and don't call them out. I'm not going to use this series to call people out, by the way, just pointing that out. Now, the next thing I want to bring up, number 3, toxic people. Now, you might be telling me that bad influencers are toxic people, but I'm specifically generalizing on the online community when it comes to toxic people. There are people that will use you, basically people to fake being a friend or a partner so they can get what they want and then dump you when they're done. 2, the type of people that fake being a friend but talk smack about you behind your back. Or 3, the type of people that spread drama to get attention or to say, oh, you did this, you did that. Basically, the type of people that bring up your past, even though you already owned up and want to move on. Honestly, those people are out there, and honestly, if they want to do that, that is their problem, not yours. Don't worry about it. Ignore them. Move on. Now, sadly, some people like that never go away. You have to block them, and if they talk about you, or maybe talk about other people, be smart and never, quote-unquote, expose them unless you absolutely have to, and then take the high road even if they don't, because it will make you the better person. And if you own up to your mistakes, it's okay to accept the consequences, but it's not okay to lull yourself into that for the longest time by people that won't let go. That's going to happen, and I know I specifically specify on the drama part because that is a very big factor. The last thing I want to talk about is fighting the algorithm. That is, if you're an influencer. I cannot say this any bigger, that being an influencer will be hard because you're fighting the algorithm, you're fighting basically to get out there, and it's bad enough that I mentioned earlier that influencers make some fake clickbait to get attention with drama and all that, and it makes people who try to work hard like they're not doing enough or they're overdoing it. And even if you're making great content, YouTube could basically push your views down. One person I'm going to bring up is Ryra99, who actually gave me permission to use a clip from his video, and he will show graphs of his video. I don't know what to do anymore about who watches his videos, who doesn't, and just watch the video and this part. I'll post a link to it down below if you guys want to see it.
Just think about it this way. I have, right now at the time that I'm recording this video, I have about 688,000 subscribers. That's like a lot of people, right? It's a lot of subscribers. And I'm only getting around 10 to 15,000 views. And the other thing that I found pretty damning is that, when I look at my analytics per video, only around half of those views are coming from my subscribers, whereas the other half are coming from people who aren't subscribed, which really confused me, right? So if I do the math, that means that only around 5, 6, or 7,000 of my subscribers are actually watching, my videos. That's only like around 1% of my subscribers, which means like around 99% of my subscribers aren't even watching my videos. That sucks, right? Now, of course, I'm not trying to say like, oh, why won't every single one of my subscribers watch every single one of my videos? Because I know that can't happen. Sometimes people are busy, with stuff in real life, or they're busy with school, they're on vacation, or maybe they're even busy with work, stuff like that, right? But 1%, that's a pretty ridiculously low number, don't you think?
Basically, 1% of his audience watches his videos. For a guy that has 688,000 fans or subscribers, that's bad. He needs more views and all that. And I'm not just saying it because I'm his best friend, but I'm saying, no, if he has that much of a following, he should be able to get the audience and followers and views that he gets. I mean, that should make sense. Now, while Rye has suffered this, he's not alone. I, too, have suffered viewer suppression myself because I didn't upload as much, which that's a reason that some people get that. But sometimes, if you do it right, you don't have to upload every week, like Do Perfect. They sometimes upload like once every other week or even once a week or all that. That happens. But you gotta have a big following for that. That Ryan and I are not up there yet to that tier. So in conclusion, social media is not anything bad in terms of if you make good use for it. The problem is, though, if you don't know the downsides of it, you're going to get blindsided pretty quickly, like I did when I was younger. My advice for you guys is you take all what I said with a grain of salt and basically tell other people about it so they can learn too. My commentary series is meant to be educational, informative, and a good learning experience. So that way you guys and me and everyone else in my friends group can make the online world a better place. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys like it, please give it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and also check out the links in the bottom in the description, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Anyway, God bless. You guys rock. Don't you ever forget it.